So y'all remember the Cincinnati Brawl that received national attention? Well, it seems like the whole story wasn't being told. And we all knew that because we all saw the fight. But for some reason, people in the media and politicians, a lot of people got out there and tried to say that this thing was a bunch of unhinged thugs just going off and terrorizing the streets. Well, we all knew that wasn't the case. We all knew there was more to this story, especially when we saw the dude haul off and slap somebody. Like that was the beginning of this. Now, I can't show the video here, but I'm going to show you some of the aftermath and some of the videos that actually prove these people that they're claiming are victims were just as much the perpetrators in this situation. And they fucked around and found out.
Hello. Anybody need the fire department?
No, I'm sure these are my glasses. My glasses are somewhere here. They attacked me. I attacked by multiple people. I can't find my glasses. I can't see.
Okay.
You got attacked by multiple people, or were you in something and started something with multiple people who then showed you what it really was?
I mean, you look good right now, but if I had my glasses, it might be different.
Ouch! I don't know how to take that.
You know what? I'm just joking.
So
he's buttering up the cop. He's trying to butter up the cop with compliments. That's crazy.
are you okay? Do you need the fire department?
No, I don't need the fire department. I'm 62 years old.
And refused medical assistance right there. That's important for all those people that are saying, oh, yeah, they should sue them. They should sue those black people.
I was attacked. I got attacked by multiple people.
What led up to the fight?
Don't really know. It just out of the bar and it just got crazy.
You don't know? Apparently, the N-word was hurled at the black people that were right there facing off. Now, is the N-word always a fighting word? Not necessarily. And I think this is a disconnect. We have to explain to you, though, when you start using words like that, just know whatever happens after, you ask for it. That's really what this looks like right here. And I'm kind of mad that they tried to make them, they spun this victim narrative and put them out there as some type of victim and charged all the black people that were involved in this. These people need to be charged as well.
Okay, so you were in the bar.
I was. We had bar service and we were good.
Okay.
And these are not my glasses. Somebody found those.
Okay. And you didn't get into it with anybody inside the bar?
No, not at all.
Okay.
I hate that. I can't see.
From you?
No, I thought they took my wallet, but I do have my wallet.
Okay.
And that's another key point right there. He was going around harassing people, claiming that they stole his wallet. You see, and this is why you got to be careful when you're out drinking, because you could get accused of something and then end up in a situation like this when you're really defending yourself. You really was defending yourself. And this dude assumed that these black people sold his wallet for whatever reason, and he's got his wallet on him. Insanity.
It's a local guy, from my understanding. Then a bunch of guys got involved, and I got side punched. It was not a fair fight.
Okay.
It was not a fair fight. I bet it wasn't. Don't go out starting stuff and you don't have to worry about this.
I'm assuming you want to make a report, right?
I don't know what the report is.
Assault?
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know who it was. I want my. Honestly, I don't know who it was.
Okay.
I just want my glasses back. I can't find them. No, I don't smoke. These are not my glasses.
How was I did? Get the cameras. And then,
No, thank you. Were they fighting about rings? There we go. Yeah.
Did you hear that? He's been there selling rib tips, turkey tips, and wings, just like he should be, minding his business. The club lets out, all these people are drunk, and he said that somebody called somebody else the N-word. They censored it in this video, but he says the whole interaction started with somebody using a racial slur, right?
Oh, I see he got a black eye or something, huh? Is the other guy still here? Who swung first? Do you know? Do you know who swung first?
My observation, like I said.
Still here? Who swung first? Do you know? Do you know who swung first?
My observation, like I said.
So he heard the fight from the food truck. He heard exactly what the interaction was, but it's funny how these people are victims, but nobody ever brings up that fact. This is viewed as an unprovoked attack and that they were taking over. No, they just lost a fight that they started.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know who it was. I want my glass. I mean, honestly, I don't know who it was. I just want my glasses back and I can't find them.
Is that your cigarette lighter behind you?
No, I don't smoke. These are not my glasses.
How was the idea? Get the cameras and
Okay, this guy I think this is the main guy that was in this. It was a Russian guy causing a lot of the melee.
I mean, what we would do tonight is take a report.
Let's do this. Let's all step on the sidewalk. Let's do that.
oh, we're behind
Somebody found these.
Step on
She's
the
running the show.
sidewalk.
Yeah. Okay.
Step on the sidewalk.
And then what?
We're going to get the information for your report.
Sidewalk.
Now, all the black people that were in the fight, this guy's shirt is ripped up. It's tore up. But all the black people in the fight were later arrested, which is kind of crazy when you think about it, that they just took these people's word that this is how the situation went down and that they were attacked when they were, in fact, the group that started this.
Sidewalk.
Why is that?
Sidewalk.
We're the victims.
Sidewalk.
We're the victims.
We look like we'd start.
Okay, he said, we're the victims. Does it look like weed starched? Yes, absolutely. It looks like you started something because you actually did start something. And we all saw it on tape. But somehow the narrative got even to the White House. And the vice president is speaking on how these people were victims and we need to crack down on all types of crime. This is insanity. And I hope these people get also punished for making a disturbance in this area. They should get the exact same charges that the black residents of Cincinnati got.
Who? You want your report?
Yeah.
No. Not the report.
No.
The report. Don't worry about it.
I don't know if you want me to speak to any witnesses.
Yeah.
I already talked to one guy that told me this part. Give it up. I'll check on him.
She already knows the story. So it doesn't matter what kind of narrative you're trying to pull now. This guy in the white shirt is the cause of all this. When he hauls off and slaps somebody after running through the street, squaring up with people, that's what set the fight off. That's what started everything. A lot of people were upset because a woman in their party was hit in the melee. Right? She was in between the fight, which I always tell women, if you see men going at it, get the hell out of the way. What are you doing in the middle of this? Well, she wants to spin her own narrative. she's having interviews saying that she thinks this was an attempted unaliving, that she thinks that these people should be charged. And not only that, she's saying the people that recorded and didn't call the police, like 2 separate groups of people, she thinks all of them should be arrested. Mind you, she was in the police station actually walking around after this. So they made it seem like she got carted off in an ambulance when nobody did get carted off in an ambulance.
Just went and celebrated a birthday. And then when we were outside waiting for our Uber, unfortunately, some criminals or thugs or, you know, whatever you want to call them, decided that they wanted to beat us down and just have their way with us in the street. So, you know, I just tried to break it up with the people that were there. And, you know, that's when I got knocked out. I got attacked, whatever you want to say. Everybody's standing there just videoing, and no one called 911. No one's helping. So, you know, I felt it necessary to at least jump in and try and help save this man's life. In my opinion, I felt like I was saving his life. It looked like they were about to kill him. Me.
Come on.
So that's why I couldn't stand there and do nothing. Oh, I heard a man crying on the streets who he looked at me and held out his hand and literally said, "Please, God, help me. Help me, please, God." And you can't hear it in any of the video because all you can hear are everybody on the street cheering each other on to curb stomp these people and to kick them and punch them and attack them while they were down, knocking them out, and while they're trying to get back up, kicking them and punching them back down, kicking them in the face like they were a football. It was just ungodly. I can't shake the images. Like it goes on loop over and over.
But how godly was it to hurl the N-word at people and haul off and smack them? That's what I really want to know. Because it's easy for you to say that now. It's easy for you to try to get sympathy with the neck brace on. That ain't even a real neck brace. That's just a pillow. She probably had something else going on other than trying to save the day. Why is she trying to save the day as a woman? Like, get the hell out the way.
It keeps replaying.
Oh, now here come the tears.
It was very traumatic. And it's just unfortunate, yeah, in all the videos that you can't actually hear his cries or the, you know, when I step.
Okay, she's putting extras on it.
It's just unfortunate, yeah, in all the videos that you can't actually hear his cries or the, you know, when I stepped in, you could hear me saying something, but you can't hear what I was saying. And I was saying, "Please stop, just please stop." Because I knew if he fell down one more time, I didn't think that he would make it out alive. He wouldn't make it up. I never expected to be attacked the way that I was in a million years. It's just really hard on me to, like, because I feel when I start thinking about it, it's like my.
But you know, this is the thing. This is why they tell you get out the way, because you get associated with that party of people, that group of individuals, no matter what you're doing in the situation. Somebody sees you and they're like, well, I guess you part of it too. Get out my way, and proceeded to haul off and hit her. Now, it's not right that he hit her. It's not right to hit women, obviously. But the fact of the matter is she's jumping up there like she's Billy Badass. You can see her in the video trying to jaw off to somebody and tell them to stop and do this and do that. And all this crying, it's kind of hard to believe. It's kind of hard to believe, I'm not going to lie, because there's no video angle. There's multiple angles of this. I'm sure you've all seen the fight. There's nobody in this world saying that. Help me. Oh, help me. She's making some stuff up here. And that might have been her justification for this. But it's not over.
Moment. And it just shakes me to my core. I remember being afraid, terrified. I just remember my life flashing before my eyes, and all I could think is, dear God, I hope my children know that I love them and that I'm thinking of them. And I thought I was just going to be, I just didn't think that I would see them again. So it's just been really, really hard on me. And I'm just glad that I did, make it. I just got in my Uber.
This is the one eyewitness to the whole thing that has been identified.
So basically, like I said, I saw a little ruckus going on, saw people kind of scuffling, so kind of zoomed in, and once my phone kind of focused in, I saw the so-called victims, being pretty aggressive.
The so-called victims.
Towards the group of people that were already standing out there. And, it was a situation where it looked like, a lot of people, contrary to what people think, but there was a lot of people that were trying to break the fight up. I think a lot of people feel like everyone was just egging it on, and that's not the case. There was a lot of people, trying to stop it. And, like I said, the people that are being called the victims seem to be pretty aggressive, in this. And that's what I saw. Halfway through the video, you'll probably see where I got out because I noticed someone was on the ground. So I got out and kind of went back like in the thick of the fight. And, there was a guy laying on the ground. I was a little concerned about him, but then he got up and, started, there again. Once he got up, people were kind of backing off of him, but he was kind of still going at people, and, using racial slurs, so, I mean, it was just an unfortunate situation. I know it wasn't anything had to do with the Jazz Festival. That's what a lot of people are concerned with. We don't want that to shine a bad light on a very good weekend. It was one of the best weekends ever. But I did see other fights going on. It was just one of those deals where you got people out drinking, and, I'm pretty sure drinking had a lot to do with that fight, but it's very unfortunate for the young lady. I pray for her and her family. She was just trying to help out. So definitely in any way, I don't want to, there was nothing good about that. The fight happening at all was nothing good about it. But, I do know that it wasn't all, the people that are being arrested that I feel like were, at fault. After seeing other videos, I'm seeing where the guy smacked the guy. I saw earlier where that guy was breaking up. He was trying to defuse the fight. And then there was something that happened with his vehicle that I think kind of sparked them. But, initially there was nobody really going at him from what I could see until after the smack. And after the smack, then all hell broke loose. I've been at that corner before, so there's not much problems there. And from what I hear, they were saying they just didn't have any police presence there because, they just didn't have that kind of problem prior to. But, I'm sure next year moving forward, they'll probably, have some foot patrol, which I think would have probably diffused it a lot sooner. But, it was just one of those situations, very unfortunate for my city. Ultimately, I would like to think that this would bring us together as a people. It seems like we're divided, but, I think, if everybody really digs deep and see that, we're not all against each other, we can get along. I think, it's all about the individual. If you want to get along and be positive, and not think that all black people are bad or all white people are bad, it was a situation. I think, like I said, I think it was more the alcohol that was the culprit. But, like I said, prayers go out to all the people that were hurt, especially the lady. And, hopefully we can just get past this and use this as a stepping stone to be more positive towards each other.
So there you have it. Everybody is at fault here. Should they be fighting down there in Cincinnati after Jazz Fest? No, absolutely not. But why are we villainizing one group that wasn't even the first one to throw the first punch? You understand what I'm saying? Like, why are we now making it so that people have excuses now to exhibit their hate? They have something to attach to, a mission of sorts. You know what I mean? And that's what I've seen happening with this Cincinnati brawl. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. These were grown folks too. This wasn't a mob of teens that was at a jazz fest. These are grown people. But it's interesting to hear somebody's account of something that was there, because these are things we were not getting in the media initially. That's why I didn't jump right out there and have any type of take on it, even though there was a bunch of people out here that were posting videos every 5 minutes about what they knew about this fight, what they knew about this riot, when it was literally just a fight in the street. So anyway, let me know what you think about it in the comments. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification for all uploads. This is Fawcett Media.